What's up guys? Today I'll be showing you a simple circuit. This time I'll be using snap circuits. Let's open my kit. So we have all kinds of different pieces. We have U1 music, U2 music, U3 music, a fan motor, circuits that connect circuits. We have a red wire and a black wire. We also have a fan, and we have the battery. Okay, so today we're doing project 15 in the booklet. It's a musical doorbell. I'll upload a picture for you. Okay, so first, for the musical doorbell, it wants us to add a battery. So I already installed the batteries. We just have to place it on the grid. Okay, it's saying to install it at 6C, which would be on the grid right over 6C. 6 and the C. I know you can't see, the letters are kind of dark. 6C. Okay, that's where 6C on the grid would be. Then it wants us to add an S1 slide switch. So an S1 slide switch, it wants us to add it up towards the 5. But then that's where we run into a little problem. You see here, it doesn't touch the ground. If we try to connect it like this, it leans down. So to solve that problem, we can add a circuit underneath it. So let me grab a circuit. Okay, so then I grabbed the 5. Let's put it under the switch. Okay, that way we can put the switch on the battery and onto the circuit and put the circuit down. So then we have this, the battery, the switch, the circuit. Then next, what the instruction wants us to do is, it wants us to add an SP speaker, which would be, this would be our SP speaker, because it says SP on here. I don't know if you can see it or not. So the SP speaker goes from, we need a 2. So we need a 2 from the 5 circuit. So it goes right next to the switch. So we need a 2 circuit for the thing, so it would go on. Let me show you. Like this. It would go like this. We need to add a 2 on top of the 5 so it can go onto the speaker. Okay, so we have the SP speaker. Now we need the U1 music. The U1 music is a 2, would be like right over here, like near the 2, so it would be right here. But we need to somehow connect the U1 music and the speaker. What do you think we would do? To do this, we would use a 2 circuit. So 2 circuit would be like this. So we can add this over here too. So we can add this onto the speaker, then onto the U1 music. That also helps clamp down the speaker. Okay, so we have this so far. So we've finished this part. Now we need to connect the U1 music back to the 5 circuit. So to do that, how many spaces? 1, 2, 3. So we need a 3 circuit. Okay, so let's do the U1 music. Let's do the U1 and 3. Okay, so we've connected to the 5. Next it wants us to add an S2 press switch. I wonder what we need an S2 press switch for. Well, we'll figure it out when it's time to run it. So let's add S2 press switch to the other side. S2 press switch. We did a mistake. Apparently the 3 is supposed to go to the middle. It's not supposed to go on the edge. It's supposed to go to the middle. So that's why the S2 switch is supposed to go here, and this is supposed to go in the middle. Sorry about that. So S2 switch. Okay. So then we have this starting to look like a circuit. Then according to the booklet, we then need to, after we're over here, it wants us to add a color LED. So yeah, let's add a color LED first, then we can add a circuit to match it. Okay, so the color LED wants us to go right over here. Okay, then to connect that, how many spaces that we need to connect? We need to connect this to here. So 1, 2. But when I add a 2 circuit, we have a little problem. When I add the 2 circuit, it's hovering in the air. How do we get to lean down on here? Well, I don't think I showed this to you yet. Or maybe you noticed when I showed you the kit, there's a 1 piece. This is like a placeholder, so it can make sure nothing leans down. So we can add a 1 on the LED, then we can add a 2, which can go onto the 1. Then it fits perfectly. Okay, so then we have a color LED done too. Then we have to connect this back to the other side of the battery. So. But we're out of fives. So to do that, we need to combine 2 3s and 2. We don't have a 6 either. So yeah, this is like 8 spaces, and we're out of 5s and 6s. So we have to combine 3s and 2s to do this. So first from here we have to first connect the U1 music to the LED. To do that, first we need to add a 2. We need to add a 2. We need a 2 here. But we can't directly connect this like this, because this is not a circuit place. This is the light. So we need to connect this, we have to go down a little. But then another thing is we're adding a circuit over here. We can't directly connect here, or else we can't connect this to this side of the battery. So we can't connect this directly. We have to add another circuit underneath it, so it'll connect all the circuits together. So we have our 2. Okay, so what adds up to 8? On the booklet it says a 3, and a 2. That's its combination. A 3, and a 2. That's its combination to add up to 8. So first we can add a 3. 8 of them. So we can add it. So let's add a 3 from the battery first. Okay, so that we have a 3 from the battery. It wants us to add another 3. And then we can connect the 2 circuit. So this 3 goes, oh, this is a 4. Grabbed the wrong one. Okay, so we can add another 3. And then put the 3 on top of it. And then we put this here. Then we can connect the 2. We can connect this 2 onto the 3. Snaps perfectly. But then we have to connect the color LED because this is an unfinished circuit. So how many spaces is this? 1, 2. So this 2 circuit might work. It's hovering. What do you think we have to do? Well, another 1 circuit. So a 1 circuit, and dock the 2 circuit onto it. And there we have it. And there we have it, a completed circuit. Let's test it. So first, let's slide the switch, and let's press it. Now I'll be showing you how this simple circuit works. So first we have the battery. It's the base of the system. This is where all the energy comes from. Then we have these circuits. The circuits take the energy from the battery and sends it throughout the system. We also have this little U1 music. This U1 music thing stores all the music. Like, it stores the music that comes out like this from the speaker. Dun, dun, dun. That's the music that this stores. This U1 music chip thing sends the music to this speaker. Then the speaker plays it out loud with the energy. Another part to the system are these switches. These switches are kind of like the switches you have in your house. They can block energy from going, and they can close the circuit to make the energy run. That's pretty much the whole circuit. This is a very simple circuit, so it doesn't have many parts to it. And in case you're wondering about this LED thing, it's like a placeholder. You know those ones we have. You know when the twos were hovering in the air, we added those ones to make sure it stays stable. That's kind of the purpose of the LED thing too, to make sure everything's stable. Did you hear the musical doorbell? It sounded kind of cool. Come back to another episode to see how we can quiet down this musical doorbell. It might be disturbing to some other people. See you soon. Bye! Remember to subscribe and like the video. Visit sites.google.com/view/Kartikeya-talents for more content.